Hello, welcome everybody to our Tuesday Live. So happy to see you. As you can see, I'm in a different office today. I just love to be in different places at different times. And welcome everybody to our Tuesday Talk. I hope you can hear me well. If you can't hear me well, let me know. But I am in a different environment. So today we're going to be talking about refocusing. Let's invite some of our friends. Go ahead, share. I so as usual appreciate you being with us here on a Tuesday Talk. How we always here to motivate you and encourage one another. That's the purpose of our Tuesday Talk. It's a motivating time. There's so much around us as usual, and I'm not even talking about what's going around us here in the U.S. I'm even talking about things that happen in our day to day. Don't you find yourself sometimes like you're not able to focus on what you're doing? Well, that's our topic today, refocusing, right? Let's talk a little bit about your dreams and goals. Let's say, as usual, I'm biased about business, but let's say you want to go for that top position in your job, and you let distractions keep you back. You let what people would say, they don't think you'll be able to do it, or how somebody's been at the job 10 years more than you, or somebody has a degree that you don't have. So you let those distractions keep you back from working and focusing on what you were doing to get to that position. I know you could do it because you're here with us every Tuesday listening to this motivation. I know you're not comfortable. I know that the life that you're living is not for you. That's why you're always searching and looking for something better. Trust me, I've been there. The position where I'm at now, I've come to the realization, why am I uncomfortable? Because it's not for me. So you have to tell yourself the same way, whether if it's business, relationship, jobs, where you live. Sometimes we feel like when we get home, I've been there. When we get home, you're not comfortable. Well, maybe that's not where you're supposed to live. So what you're going to do, you're going to focus into getting what you got to do so that you can move to a different place. Don't let distractions keep you back, my friends. And you might say, oh no, not me, I don't let distractions. Let me give you an example. When we're driving on the highway and there's an accident, are you the kind that no matter what, you don't look? And you're almost upset with the people in front of you, like, hey, why are you stopping? I gotta go, I gotta get to my goal. Not that you're in a hurry, but you have a mission. You're going from point A to point B. Or are you the kind, and I've been guilty. I remember I used to almost get in an accident trying to, break my neck to see what's happening, what happened in the accident, what's going on. That is a distraction. We're not saying that we don't have a good heart and, we might be concerned, somebody in an accident, but based on, your lifestyle or based on your career, you might not be able to help the person. So there's professionals that do so, especially when the police is already there, the ambulance is already there, EMTs, rescue. I'm not saying that I don't have compassion and don't feel bad for the person that's been in an accident, but we got to focus the same way with our life, with our dreams and our goals. Sometimes we might find ourselves, well, why I always have to start over? Why can't I accomplish what I want to accomplish? Well, are we focusing? Or are we letting distractions keep you back or going into the wrong route and then have to come back? Don't you get upset when you're driving and you make the wrong turn? Listen, it happens to me more than I want to admit. You know where you're going and you're not focused. You make the wrong turn, get off the wrong exit. That's wasted time, wasted energy. Your mind just goes all over the place. So what's the important thing here right now is to refocus. We are February 16th. Or can you imagine a month and a half? February is going to be done just now. It's a short month. 2 months already into the year. Are we refocusing? Did we start with all our dreams and our goals and all the strength and dedication? What are we gonna do this year? This is our year. And did we let things that happened last month and this month distract us from where we're supposed to be or where we're supposed to go? I'm not saying that you can't be concerned about something, but we have to prioritize our priorities, right? There's a lot of things in our life that are important besides our job, our business, our relationship. There's a lot of things that are important, but we have to prioritize. We have to focus on what's more important that's going to help us improve the rest of the things in our life. So that's why I'm calling today Refocus. Because it happens to all of us, my friends. It happens to all of us. In the society that we live in and the things that we're going through right now, we get distracted. Especially if you're going for something. You know, like I mentioned in the beginning, if you're going for that big position in your job, you're fighting for it, and you tell yourself, that's you, that's your position. Hi everyone, thank you for jumping on. Make sure you share with our friends. I know somebody want to listen to this message today. Somebody needs to listen to this message today, because we need to refocus. We need to refocus. You know, nothing wrong with taking care of the rest of the thing. You know, we have homes, we have children, we have husbands, we have everything. You know, we have job, we have business. But if we don't prioritize, we're going to be constantly starting over. Constantly starting over. Day in, day out. Time is going to go by. A year is going to go by. 2 months already in 2021. February, we could say February is done. You can't say anything. February is done. It's a short month. So you could say it's done. So now, are you going to refocus today? Make a conscious decision today to refocus on what is it that you have to do. Whatever level you want to achieve. You know, whether it's, like I always say, weight loss, weight gain, muscles, you know, new business, new car, new relationship, new job, greater position. You know, I know that you have it in you. Like one of my coaches says, you know, you have greatness in you. Well, I always tell you, you're a diamond. But if we don't focus, and I say we, I'm guilty of it, if we don't focus on prioritizing our priorities, because everything is important. I know you're saying, no, you know, everything is important, Elaine. You know, yes, everything is important, but everything has a position. Everything has a 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. However you do your prioritizing. So, my friends, let's refocus today, February 15th. Let it be the day that you can go move forward and say, I remember February 16th. I was listening to this lady and she said to refocus. We're in this boat together, even though we're rowing at different paces. You agree with me? Everybody rows at a different pace. Everybody rows to a different direction. But we all have to row. If not, we stay stagnant. Now, if you're comfortable where you are, that's fine. You know, I'm not here to criticize you or to chastise you, but I'm talking to you, the one in the back, that is not comfortable in that position that you're in. You've been in that job position for 10 years. You know how to do your job inside out with your eyes closed. People keep coming in and out, and you're the one who trained them. It's time for you to, you know, raise your hand and say, yes, it's my time, it's my turn. It's my time to go forward. It's my time to get that bigger position. It's my turn to get that raise. But if you don't focus, the powers that be, those who are in charge of making those decisions, might say, well, you're not even interested because you're not focusing and prioritizing the things that you have to do to get that higher position. You know, and I'm talking about jobs today because I'm always talking about business. And I know business is not for everyone. And I know jobs is not for everyone by the same token. So if the principles are the same and no matter what you're doing, whether it's business, job, you know, cutting grass, shining shoes, washing cars, the principles are the same. You have to prioritize. Now, if you're the kind of person, if you're one of my diamond friends that is burning the candle of both ends, you got your job and you got your side hustle, you got your business that you're working on, you got your business that you want to eventually make enough money so that you can replace your job, you more than ever have to prioritize. You know, your job is bringing you your daily bread to take care of your family, your home, you know, your bills, your responsibilities. So you have to prioritize that time for that, right? You have to do that, because if not, who's going to feed you, your family, your children, yourself, if you're a engine of one? But by the same token, if you are burning the candle on the other end because you have this passion that you do it well and you want to offer that service to people, you have to prioritize time for that too. Just because you're not getting paid from it what you want to, Doesn't mean that it's not important. Doesn't mean that you have to you can't prioritize it. If you don't prioritize it, you will never get paid what you deserve from it. Some of us are sitting on our talents like if it's not important. But those talents, my friend, is probably what's going to make you happier. You know, your job is, you know, takes care of your responsibility. But that passion, that talent that you have, that hustle, that side hustle that you're doing, that you're burning on the other end, also has to be prioritized. Like I just said, just because you're not making the big bucks from it yet, doesn't mean that you can't put it in a place of importance. Like I spoke to my friend the other day. So then we refocus. We organize ourselves. You know, you get up, you think you have to do your work, you know, you feed your family, whatever. But after that, we have so much time left that we're wasting that time instead of developing that talent that you have. So today, let it be the day that you tell yourself, I am refocusing. That's our theme today. I am refocusing. I am not letting anything that doesn't have to do with my dream and goal, or dreams and goals, to distract me. You know, even your family or the naysayers, you know, whatever they say is none of your business. We say that all the time, in positive or negative, right? So you're not letting those distractions keep you back anymore. You're not letting anything that doesn't have to do with your path distract you anymore. Today is the day. Say it with me. Today is the day. Say it loud. I don't care who's listening. Today is the day that I decide. Today is the day that I'm refocusing. You know, I've read a little phrase. I think it was Elon Musk who said it. You know, what words of encouragement you have to a business owner. It could be to a business owner, to a manager, to a boss, to a winner, to a leader. And he said if the person needs words of encouragement, that means that's not their position. I'm kind of paraphrasing, right? So today is the day that you're refocusing, you're encouraging yourself. Nothing wrong with looking for motivation, inspiration, you know, the videos that I always encourage you to listen to while you're driving, while you're cooking, while you're making your coffee, while you're bathing. You know, I have a speaker that I walk with, if it's in the bathroom, if it's in the kitchen, if it's in the office. Because I can't live without that motivation. I need that all the time. So you are with me today, refocusing. Let those inner thoughts display outwardly. Remember, your inner thoughts will reflect your outer being, or your outer emotions, or your outer everything that you do. So you cannot control what goes in all the time. You might say, well, wait, make up your mind. You always say, you know, control what you listen to, who you listen to. Yes. But if you are at your job, or at a business place, in a restaurant, and a store, or the TV, something is going to be said that before you move from it, remove yourself from the situation, turn off the TV or the radio, or tell the person you don't want to listen to it, it's already gone in. Sometimes you cannot control that negative that gone in, but you know what you could control? How long you dwell on it. That you can control. So what you're controlling today, you're starting today. Here we are again, the 16th of February, a month and a half into the year. Don't let us talk at the end of this year and you be one of the ones that say you are the same position you were in. And if you are, no problem, well, we'll start over. But what happens is that you'll be farther to your dreams and goals instead of closer. So today is the day that we're refocusing. Today is the day that we're saying, I'm not letting anything that doesn't have to do with my dreams and goals distract me. My friend, if you're that one at your job that everybody comes to because you know everything and you do it well and you're feeling that you're not being compensated enough for it, go for that position. Raise your hand. It's my turn. You have to say it to yourself. You have to say to yourself, today is the day. I'm refocusing. I'm going for that position. I'm going for that raise. And I'm going to get it. Remember, the power of the tongue. Sometimes we let this little tongue, like my coach Brenda says, this one right here, derail us from what it is for us. Start thanking from now. Start, giving thanks for that raise that you got, for that new position, for that new job offer. Sometimes we have to leave from where we at to go to another place to get a better position or better, better pay. Start thanking from now. Even you don't even know where it's gonna come from, but say thank you, God, for that new situation, that new relationship, that new house, that new car, that new job, that new opportunity that I keep closing my eyes to and don't even take a look at it. Start thanking it from now. Let's refocus. Some of you might even thinking, well, I don't even know where I'm going. It doesn't matter. Thank. Start thanking today. Start receiving whatever it is that's going to come to you. But if we lock ourselves, let distractions take us from, east to west, north to south, it's not going to happen. Remember the power of the tongue. I've come full circle to say that we have to refocus. We have to focus nonetheless all the time. But if we have gotten a little distracted because of what's happening outside, we keep hearing people saying the new norm, the new norm. Listen, it is what it is. Let's stop wasting time wondering, how it used to be, or if it was, or how we gonna get back. No, it is what it is. Pick up your baggage and go. Pick up your suitcase, pick up your bag, your backpack. Focus on what you want. And I'm speaking like that to you because you're the kind of person that needs to hear this. You're the kind of person that wants to hear this. That's why you're listening. If you were comfortable in the position that you're in your job and your business and your relationship and whatever, and your weight loss journey and your gain, muscle journey, you need a new car, anything, you wouldn't be listening to me. You'd be, switch over, turn off, flip, scroll. But because you're the kind of person, you're that lump of coal that's going to withstand that pressure and become a diamond. You're that person that is not comfortable where you at. And I'm the first one, I raise my hand. I am not comfortable. But unless I continue focusing on where I want to be and where I want to go, nothing is going to change. So my friends, make sure you share this video in the groups that you're in. Make sure that you, on the comments, I'll go ahead and put the link for our YouTube channel where I'll load this video for those of your friends that don't have Facebook and you want to share this video too, or if you want to go and listen to it later. On our YouTube channel, we have all the Tuesday Talk videos. Well, let's say most of them. We started Tuesday Talk a whole year ago, February 2020, not even knowing we were going to go through all of this stuff, not even knowing that we needed to motivate each other, encourage each other, push each other, fight together, run together. And here we are a year later. So what are we going to say this time, 2022? Are we going to say, I remember that day that we spoke about refocusing? And if I wasn't focused, I started focusing on what I had to do. And I continued. If you're on your path, continue. If you haven't started, start. If you fell off the rails a little bit, refocus, jump back in. Nothing like, being satisfied and knowing that you're working towards your dreams and goals. And I'm speaking to you that you might feel that sometimes I talk about business a little too much. Okay, well, in your job, in your position, if you're not happy, if you're not content, focus so you can move to a different position. You get a raise. Trust me, regardless of what's going around us, what's happening around us, money has not gone any place. The money is still there. And why I speak about money? Because we need money to live. We need money to buy gas, to pay the light bill, the phone bill. For those of us, those of you who have cable, you need money for all of that, the mortgage, the rent, school, kids' education, the clothes we wear, gas for our car. We need money for it. So if you are not focusing, or if you are not believing in yourself that you could accomplish something, prioritize that. The belief starts in you. The faith starts within you. So my friends, remember, your inner thoughts reflect your outer self. So whatever you're focusing on, let's stop the distractions. Yes, they're still gonna be there. Life happens. No matter what. Let me give you this quick story before I go. Many years ago, it had to be like 95. I remember we were going on a trip. We had planned the trip. It was a business trip. We had planned the trip, pay the hotel, the rental, the kids, what we were going to do with the kids if they were coming, the flights. We had planned everything. It was a very important business trip for the improvement and the betterment of our business. About 3 nights before, someone, up to this day I never know who it was, broke the window of both of our cars. The windshield. Both of our cars. The same night. The first thing we said, we have to cancel the trip. That's the first thing we said. And one of our coaches said, why are you canceling the trip? Well, somebody broke their windows. They broke the windshield. We can't go to the trip. And you know something? He said something that up to this day I carry with me. He said, life happens. So are you trying to tell me if you hadn't planned that trip, that your windshields weren't going to break, that whoever broke your two on each car, that they weren't going to come and break the windshield? There's no guarantee to that. Life happens. So of course we felt a little embarrassed, the excuse we were using. No matter what, listen, we put the plastic on the car, on the windows, we closed it. No matter, it already happened. We went on our trip, and let me tell you, that was one of the best trips ever. Why? Because life happens. But sometimes we let distractions derail us from where we're supposed to go. You're at your job, you're going for that promotion. You have a distraction. Somebody said you're not able to make it. They don't think you're good enough. The other people with higher qualifications, you let that distract you. Then you stop doing what you're supposed to do to get to that position. Then the other person gets that position, and you start that self-doubt. But if you had focus, stayed focused, refocused, continuing focusing, who knows? Yes, you would have gotten the position. Now, of course, my friends, trust me, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just saying, I know what works. And what works is focusing. And the reason I can tell you it works, because I've been refocused. I've been off focus. So I could tell you, when you're off focus, if that's a word, if it's not, I made it today, everything goes upside down. You stay further back from where you're supposed to go. It takes you longer to get where you're supposed to go. And as usual, I'm talking to you because you're that kind of person that got some dreams you want to achieve with yourself, with your family. I'm talking to you. So for you to get those dreams accomplished, you have to go through those goals. Set those goals. I have to do this so I could get to here, so I could get to here, so I can have my reward, which is my dream. All right? Anyway, I want to thank you for being with me here today on a Tuesday Talk in my different office with my unicorn in the back. And as usual, Join us every Tuesday for inspiration, motivation. Invite your friends to join us in our You Are Diamond group. I'll go ahead and also put the link so that you could share with your friends. Where else are you going to find constant motivation and inspiration and positiveness at least 3 times a day? Many days more than 3. Let's continue pushing. Let's continue encouraging each other. Thank you so much for the kind words that you guys send me privately, because you are so shy and don't want to say it publicly. Thank you for the encouragement. One book I want to encourage you to get or read is a very thin book. It's The Power of the Tongue. I'm not quite sure if that's the title says like that, but I'll get it and post it in the comments like I usually do. Because that will help you speak what you're supposed to speak and not speak what you're not supposed to speak, so that you can stay focused. My friends, as usual, stay strong. Withstand the pressure so that you could come out on the other side like a shining diamond. Don't forget to click notify me when I go live the next time, and share this video with all your friends. Bye for now.